How to deal with people who hate us. Don't let it shrink your guts. Find out what are the characteristics of people who hate us and how to overcome them. How do we deal with people who hate us? Of course, as humans who often intersect with other humans, we cannot force people to like us. It could be that there are people who hate us, even without a reason. Have you ever felt suddenly hated by someone? If you've experienced it, let's see tips on how to deal with the situation in full in this video. How to deal with people who hate us. Being hated by someone who even invites other people to hate us is indeed an unpleasant thing. If someone hates us, stay neutral and don't hate back too. It's also more important to be aware of how important that person's hatred is to our work or life. If it's not too influential, let go of our desire to always be liked by others. Forgive that person, accept them as they are, including their hatred towards us. The more we don't force ourselves to change them to like us, the more we can move on without having to care whether people like us or not. Here are some easy ways to deal with people who hate us. First, ignore and avoid the haters. Avoiding and ignoring them is the easiest way to deal with people who hate us. This doesn't mean we have to hide from them. However, place yourself so as not to be in a situation that triggers interaction. Second, stay confident. Confidence can be the best weapon in dealing with people who hate us. Always do your best and laugh at their insults. Being positive towards anyone, be it those who like us or those who hate us, will not harm us. Third, prove them wrong. If our hater says we can't do something, the best way to silence them is to show them that we can. Use their hatred as a spirit to push yourself to be even better. Signs of our haters. Some of the signs below can prove that someone hates or dislikes us. First, treating others differently. The sign that someone hates us is seen in their different behavior towards others from their treatment of us. To others they may appear more caring, warm, and more interactive. However, when interacting with us, their attitude may appear colder and seem distant. 2. Avoiding eye contact. When interacting, basically if someone looks away when being spoken to, it is an act that does not reflect politeness. It could be that the other person really doesn't like us or feels unhappy when interacting. Someone who doesn't like us will have problems relating to us and avoid eye contact as much as possible. People like that will feel annoyed by our presence. So prefer to see other things to show dislike and disrespect for ourselves. Third, keep the distance. We tend to keep our distance from the things we hate. The same goes for people who hate us. They will go to great lengths to ensure that they don't have to spend a lot of time around us. This can be seen when they immediately leave the room we just entered, or they can attend events that we did not attend. Fourth, feeling forced. We know that a good friendship relationship without mutual hatred will be very easy to live because there is sincerity in it. Another case, if there is a sense of dislike in the relationship, every situation you experience will feel very forced and feel uncomfortable. Basically, almost everyone must have seen a forced smile or laugh while interacting. This is a key indicator that someone doesn't want to connect with us. The way to deal with people who hate us when we are in this situation is to end the interaction as soon as possible. 5. Crossing the arms. One of the biggest signs that someone might not like us that much is when they cross their arms in front of us. Crossed arms can be a sign that someone is closing themselves off from us or doesn't want to receive what we are giving them. Meanwhile, open arms indicate that the person is open to receive what we give, whether it's just an interaction or conveying information. 6. Direction of feet away from us. There are many more signs that someone doesn't like us, besides avoiding eye contact and crossing their arms. More than that, we can pay attention to the direction of their feet. If they are not interested in our conversation, their feet will move away from us. The direction of their feet may be towards other people they feel connected to or like, because someone will always stay away from the object he does not want. 7. Glad when we suffer. People who don't like us may feel happy when we suffer or are in trouble. In addition, if we ask them for help, they may give several reasons in order to refuse our request for help. 8. Spread rumors. Some people usually spread rumors as a way to intimidate others to gain status or popularity. However, when someone hates us, they will use gossip as a weapon to bully us. They can lie or reveal secrets that aim to hurt people they hate. The way to deal with people who hate us in these situations is to ignore them as long as they don't interfere with our daily activities. 9. Invite others to hate. Anyone who hates us would want others to feel the same way. They don't want to see us getting support from friends, colleagues, or relatives. As a result, they may try to ruin the friendship we have by playing it against each other, or bad-mouthing them from behind. Basically, the reason someone hates us is because they see us as stumbling blocks to getting what they want, or hatred can also be triggered by envy of what we have. That's where hatred is usually formed. In addition, some of the things below are also often the reason someone hates us, namely, live well. Even though we don't do anything and live well without problems, it can still provoke the jealousy of haters who have a life not as good as ours. Because of this, people can hate someone more because of who they are, not because of what they do. This is the reason why people can hate us for no reason. Experiencing growth to surpass others. When we change and become better and have achieved something in life, it usually triggers hatred in those who were at the same point as us. The hatred arises because they do not experience the same development as us. That's how to deal with people who hate us, as well as signs and reasons someone hates us. Even though you are hated and disliked, keep focusing on yourself to remain the best. Okay, if you like this video, please help subscribe.